بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين. Dear students, this is Dr. Zulfa, and today, inshallah, we'll start discussing the fifth branch of linguistics. Actually, you studied phonetics and phonology, which study particularly sounds of language, and you studied morphology, which studies word formation, and you studied syntax, which studies the sentence structure of a language. And today, inshallah, we'll study semantics, which focuses on studying meaning of words, meaning of phrases, meaning of sentences, and meaning of texts. The objective of this lecture is to define the meaning of semantics. What is semantics? Differentiate the two types of meaning and categorize words among the four features of semantics. Okay, and identify the roles of semantics in sentences, or the semantic roles of words, the semantic roles of words in sentences. The roles Okay. Definition of semantics. What is semantics? Semantics is the study of meaning in human language. When I say human language and capital L, it means all languages. When I say semantics, I mean studying meaning in all languages. What are the characteristics of meaning? What are the properties of meaning? How we analyze meaning, how we find relation among items of language. But I don't focus on a certain language, but a human language in general. And another definition is the branch of linguistics which is concerned with meaning. Okay, again, semantics is studying meaning. The meaning of a word, the meaning of phrases, the meaning of sentences or texts. Okay. Again, another definition, or it is the same definition. Okay. Now, what types of meaning are studied? Actually, there are two types of meaning to be studied in semantics: conceptual meaning and associative meaning. Now we want to know what is conceptual meaning and what is associative meaning. Conceptual meaning is the literary meaning of something, and associative meaning, it is the colored meaning with feelings, with extra thoughts, okay, or what we call with connotations of words. Now let's see here. What do you mean by conceptual meaning? It's the literary meaning which names a certain object. For example, when I say a pen, what's a pen? It is a plastic tube, contains an inner tube with ink. I use it as an instrument for writing. This is pen. Okay, but this is the literary meaning of the word pen. Okay, or the what we call it denotative meaning. We call it denotative here, denotative meaning, literary meaning or denotative meaning of a word. When I say a chair, it means that object which has 4 legs and has maybe it is made of iron or of wood. It has a certain wood or over the legs to sit on. This is, and it has a certain type of column woods for the back. Yes, this is, and the table is a piece of wood which has 4 legs used for writing, for eating, for whatever. Okay, this is the literary word, the literary meaning of words. But when I say, okay, let's have examples of literary meaning and of associative meaning. Now, look at the examples of literary meaning. For example, the word needle. What is our needle? Needle in denotative meaning or literary meaning? It is a thin, sharp steel instrument. Thin, sharp steel instrument used for stitching, الخياطة. Okay? But the word needle, if you think about the word needle in a hospital, okay, if you have to take an injection where you can have medicine passes into your body, it has a top of a needle, okay, through which medicine passes into your body when it is inserted into your body. Okay, so maybe when you hear the word needle, you remember the pain. You think of the pain caused by a needle. You think by illness. You use a needle when you are ill. You think of hospitals. You think of blood. You think of nurses. This is the connotation of a word. It's not the literary meaning that nurse and blood and no. The literary meaning or the denotative meaning is that it is a sharp piece of steel instrument used for stitching. That's it. Let's take the word fox. What is a fox? The denotative meaning of a fox. Denotative meaning of fox. It is, what is a fox? It is a wild animal, okay, or a wild mammal, belongs to the dog family, that has pointed face and pointed ears and a wide tail covered in fur and often reddish brown fur. Okay, this is a fox. But if you want the other meaning or the connotation of the word fox, okay, or the associative meaning or the connotative meaning of the word fox, when you say, for example, foxes are often depicted as sly and cunning animals. They are used in literature to portray or to express evilness, evil, something bad, corruption, fasad, and cheating. So they are symbols of or signs of evilness, corruption, and cheating. When I say he's a fox, I want to describe him or with all those bad characteristics. They also, in another context or another situation, they can also represent intelligence and wisdom. Okay, depends on the context or on the situation in which words are used. So Words have two types of meaning. Denotative meaning or literary meaning, and associative meaning or connotative meaning. Okay, and we have done, we have differentiated them. Now, of course, words, when we use words, we use them according to the features, to their features. Not all words have the same properties or have the same characteristics or have the same properties. What does it mean? Okay. Let's see the examples. For example, this is slide 8. Then we'll go back to slide 7 to explain the definition in more details. What do we mean by features? Features of words. Let's take a word like man. Man. Is he animate or inanimate, living thing or something concrete like a table or a chair? It's animate, كائن حي. Okay. Is a man a human or non-human? He's a human. Is he a male or female? He is a male. Is he adult or young? He is adult. So these are 4 features of words. Generally, we use them to differentiate between words. And this is very important because features enable words to play certain roles in sentences. Sentences which are the main units of language, and sentences which carry meanings and communicate messages. Now we want to explain it again. If I say, for example, a cow, according to these features, animate, a human, male, adult. A cow, what is a cow? Is it animate or inanimate? It's animate. Is it a human or non-human? It's non-human, so it's non-human. Okay. Is it a male or a female? It is a female. Let's say it's a female now. Okay. It is it is a female because a male is an ox. Okay. Adult. Yes, of course it's adult, because the young cow is called a calf. Okay, so when I say a cow, it's an adult animal. Okay, so let's go back to the definition of features. Semantic features are inherent or original components or properties of words. Inherent وراثية, original أساسية, components or properties of words. Of course, when I say a man, he's a male, it's inherent and original. He's a human, of course, it's inherent and original. Okay, he's animate, it's inherent and original. Okay, of ours. So these are what we mean. This is what we mean by features. Okay. Of course, these features are agreed by people in a certain society or in a certain language, because in Arabic we say baqara, in English we say cow. For example, the word man, in Arabic we say rajul, or rijal, or rajul or rijal. In English we say man or men. In French we say les hommes. Okay, so the meaning, as if you remember, that language is arbitrary. if it's not arbitrary, all the people in the world will speak the same language. But now, because it's arbitrary, there are different types of languages or different forms of languages. Now, special features or properties of words enable it to perform a certain role in a meaningful sentence. We'll explain this now. Now here, let's see how to classify the features of words. Look at this table. Now we have the rows here, the row here. In this row, we have objects, table, cow, girl, woman, boy, and man. And we have the four main features which we mentioned: animate, human, male, and adult. Okay, now table. Let's take table. Animate or inanimate? It's inanimate, so we say minus because it's inanimate. Okay, come down. Is it human or non-human? It's non-human, so minus. It does not have this property. A table does not have the property of being animate or the feature of being animate. It does not have the feature of being human. It does not have the feature of being male or female. It does not have a feature of being adult. So it does not have any of these features, which are characteristics of human being in general. These characteristics, animate, human, male or female, of course, and adult, are characteristics of human being and also characteristics of animals, but they lose some of the characteristics of human being. Let's see here, cow. We see there are some common features for a cow, some common ones with human beings. Now, look here, animate, cow, is it an animate creature? Yes. Is it human? No, minus. It lacks this property or this feature. Male, I don't know, also. Adult, yes, because the young one is called a calf. Now, girl, is it animate? Yes. Is it human? Yes. Is it male? No. Is it adult? No. A woman is adult. Now, woman, look here. Woman, animate? Yes. Plus. A human? Yes, you put plus. Male? No, she's a female, so it's minus. It does not have the feature of male. Adult? Yes. And you see for boy and for man, only man has the four features. A boy is not an adult, so he has 3 plus, 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 and 1 minus for adult. This is the way how to classify features of words. Okay. Now, features of words enable them to play certain roles in sentences. And what do you mean by certain roles? Now, every word in a sentence has a role, and certain features should accompany the word which we use as a subject, which we use as an object, which we use as an object of a preposition, and so on. Okay. We'll stop here now, and I'll explain the semantic roles in another video. Thank you. Thank you for listening.